you can become a wife. Okay, so, I know we're in a different time and space. We're in a different, much more tolerant, let's call it, era. However, that being said, this message is going out to womb men. So, women that were born with a womb. They're women now, but they had a womb when they were, you know what I'm saying. Try not to get, strikes for, being an anti in any way. So, okay, here we go. We all remember the late, great Kevin Samuels. He preached it all the time. Fit, feminine, friendly, / cooperative. He would interchange cooperative and friendly. If you want to kind of do some alliteration here. Fit, feminine, friendly. Going that route. Now, that's not to say that if you don't fit that criteria, you can't also be a wife, because those women are your top-notch women that are going to get your top-notch high-value men. And let's be honest, there are not very many high-value men. There are not very many top-notch women. Now, granted, there are a lot more top-notch women than high-value men. Let's start there. So a high-value man is going to not only have the pick of the litter, which will be the cream of the crop. I bet you can't eat just one. He doesn't have to stop at one. And the more money a man has, the more infidelity, the more friction, let's call it that to avoid, again, these strikes, that a woman is willing to tolerate. That's not me, that's statistical data. Okay, now, let's get out of the top tier, because that's simply not most people. As a woman, if you want to get married to a decent man, the first thing you need to do is to truly understand your level. And this is where it's so confusing. And ladies, I understand it. I'm aware of it. I get it. It's confusing. Because even when you're not a top-notcher, there are some top-notch men who just absolutely have zero discipline. You're going to come to them. You're going to offer to suck it. You're going to offer to ride it. You're going to offer to bring your girlfriend along. You're going to make these kinds of offers. A lot of these top-notch, high-value men, and they're not necessarily the same. Let's start there. But men at the top of the dating pool, they are going to respond to the physical stimuli of a lot of women that they have absolutely, positively no desire to keep.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's just not going to happen. Sure, they'll bust off in it, but that's where it's going to stop. Okay. You have got to understand, when you keep having all of these situationships that never materialize into anything substantive, you're out of your league. You're playing above your level. You need to bring it down some. Come down. And a lot of women, just quite simply, they're intermingled with these men sexually, so they think this is their level. And they refuse to try and get a husband anywhere below that. So they're 30, 40, 50. We've talked about it time and time again, 60, unmarried. That's the first thing you need to do, is understand your true level. If you're getting interest back, if he's calling, if he's texting, if he's initiating contact, this may be a husband caliber man. Now, he's probably not going to be 6 feet tall. He's probably not going to be a muscle man. He's probably not going to be super fit, handsome, making $150,000 or above. He may be at $50,000. He may be at $40,000. What is it? I think the mean salary for black men, at least in America, is something like $46,000, something like $39,000 for black women. White men, I think it's in the 60s. Asians, I think even as high as the 70s. But if you're talking about black people, you may have to, if you want to be married and you want a decent man that's going to love you, protect you, take care of home, has got integrity, bring it down to who's showing genuine interest in you. If you don't want to get married and you just want to be a thought pocket the rest of your life until you age out, It's an option too. Late great Kevin Samuel said it best.
Women like you die alone.